such a lovely warm summer's day. Perfect to do nothing. Nothing but lays by the riverside and daydream. Daydream of doing nothing but drifting on the breeze. Drifting and dreaming. Down that rabbit hole just there. I'm going to follow him. Oh, I'm falling! Excuse me, can you tell me where I am?
What sort of question is that? You're here, of course.
But where's here?
Where's where? Where's there? Who's there? Who's where?
Well, who's here? No, where's here? Wonderland! Oh, and who are you?
Who?
Ooh.
Who we? Who we? I see. I'm the dodo, and I've been extinct for over 100 years. I'm the lorry. There's not a lot of brain between my ears. I'm the mouse. I'm the duck. Wait. Eagles is my name. And who am I? I'm the wise old owl, and I'm very glad you...
I'm very pleased to meet you all.
Well, we told you who we are. Now tell us who you are. I'm Alice. Alice? Who?
Just Alice.
Just Alice? What a curious name.
Not as curious as talking to animals and extinct creatures. This all seems so unreal. What on earth is that?
Not what on earth? The weeping and wailing, the flipping and flailing, more turtle!
Why, whatever's the matter, Mock Turtle?
I'll tell you what's the matter. Have you met the Duchess yet?
No, then don't.
Steer clear of her at all costs.
But why? And why does she make us so sad? And why is he called the Mock Turtle? He looks real enough to me.
Why? Wake up! You've done it this time. You've really upset him.
How? Why?
Questions. He used to be real, you know. That was until the Duchess caught him. He tried to make him into turtle soup. She tried to get everyone into her soup. And the only way he could escape was to turn turtle.
That is to say, to turn Mock Turtle.
So, she let him go.
But surely that should make him happy.
Just Alice. But he found he didn't dare turn back into a real turtle again. And it's been such a long time, he's forgotten how to ring again.
Oh dear, you poor thing. I wish there was some way I could help you become real again.
He has his friends, the lobsters, porpoise and shrimps, and he has his music.
His music? What sort of music?
Have you never put a shell to your ears, just Alice? And listen to the song of the sea?
That's music. That's his music. He wrote it. He wrote the music of the sea.
Wrote it. I am it. Music is my life. Music is my life. lunchtime. Anyone for soup? It's the Duchess.
Quick, quick, everyone, hide!
Come out, wherever you are. I'm sure I heard people, and where there's people, there's splendid, scrumptious, slurping soup. I love it. 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 It's about the only thing I do love. Everything else makes me very cross. Oh my, how wet it is. That's another thing that makes me very cross. But wait, wetness means water. And water means weeping. And weeping means wailing. And wailing means, aha! The mock turtle. I thought as much. I suppose you're responsible for making everything so wet. It's all your fault. I was telling just Alice how you tried to make me into soup and it made me cry. Just Alice, eh? I'd like to meet Just Alice, and I will. And when I do, it'll be anyone for soup. Just Alice soup. It's okay, everyone. You can come out. It's clear now.
I don't like it here. I want to go back home.
We are home. You can't go where you already am.
Ah. Aha.
Ah!
You can't go anywhere you already are.
I can't go anywhere. I'm extinct. Remember? You can't go anywhere, anyhow, anytime.
What do you mean?
Once you're in one's land, you can't get out again without the Queen's permission.
Which he won't give you. He's more likely to chop off your head. Chop off my head? So I want to go back home with my head on if you don't mind. Mother would never recognise me without it.
Oh, please, don't stop crying. You'll set me off again.
Now look what you've done. We'll never get dry in 1,000 years.
I don't mind. Ducks don't mind getting wet.
We'll soon get dry. Now let's get down to some lessons.
Come now, let's get down to lessons. When we were little, we explored in the sea. The master was an old turtle. We called him Tortoise.
Yes. Well, that was then, and this is now. As I was saying. Why did you call him Tortoise if he wasn't one?
We called him Tortoise because he taught us. Really. You are very dull.
Yes. We're moving on. First, geography.
I'm good at that.
Very well. Can you tell me where Felixstowe is?
That's easy. That's a Felix's foot, of course.
Secondly, history. So that ought to be your subject. Can you tell me when King John signed the Magna Carta?
At the bottom, of course.
Finally, arithmetic. If I have £2.70 in this pocket, and £3.80 in this pocket, what do I have?
I don't know. What would you have?
Somebody else's trousers!
We did a different branch of arithmetic. Ambition, distraction, uglification, and derision.
I've never heard of uglification.
And then we did drawing, abstraction, and painting in coils.
What was that like?
I can't show you myself. I'm too stiff.
How many hours a day did you do lessons?
10 the first, 9 the next, and so on.
How odd.
That's the reason they're called lessons, because they lesson from day to day.
And the 11th day must have been a holiday.
Of course it was.
And how did you manage on the 12th?
Then we would just start all over again. makes you quite forgotten. A holiday. All time makes you cold. A crab, he taught us laughing and free. My, how he made us smile. Breathing, riding, wonders, and then came some ambition. Lots of learning, arithmetic, distraction and division. Breathing, riding, wonders, and then came some ambition. Lots of learning, arithmetic, distraction and division. Musical, because they gradually shortened from 10 to 9 and 8 and down, and that was every lesson. A holiday, 11 days on, now that's a fair deduction. And on the 12th, that's quite enough. I said no interruption. Reading, writing, wonders, and then came some ambition. Lots of learning, arithmetic, distraction and division. Reading, writing, wonders, and then came some ambition. Lots of learning, arithmetic, distraction and division. Reading, writing, wonders, reading, writing, wonders, reading, writing, wonders. Yeah!
Oh dear, they've gone, and I have no idea how to get home.
I'm late, and my firm whiskers. I'll never be there on time. I should be too late.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I can't stop. I'll be late for my ointment.
Appointment? Don't you mean appointment?
That as well. I'm 3 days late for it already.
Then another few minutes won't make all that much difference.
That is so true. Well, what can I do for you? I'm afraid I don't know your name.
If you please, sir, Alice.
Well, Sir Alice, how can I be of any assistance? Insistence.
Help you. I want to go home.
Home, eh? That's what I mean.
Where are we going?
I'll know when we get there. Halt! My hair.
But we haven't moved.
Of course we have.
I just saw it.
It's time to sit still, that's all.
But where exactly are we?
Why, the Duchess's kitchen, of course.
There's certainly too much pepper in that soup. Achoo! Bless you. Thank you. Why does your cat grin like that?
It's a Cheshire cat, and that's why.
I never knew Cheshire cats could grin.
They all can, and most of them do. It's a distant trend to Cheshire cheese, you see. And what happens when you say cheese? Cheese!
You smile.
There you are. That's right. That's great.
Pepper! Pepper! My soup needs more pepper.
But I've already put 3 tablespoons in.
Not enough.
Too much. Contradicting me, eh? And what's more, contradicting me with cricketing crockery. It makes me very cross. The recipe book clearly says put in a pint of pickled peppers, if you please.
All right. soup. Sounds tasty. Here, Bunny! Bunny! Please, which way to go from here?
That depends where you want to get to.
I don't much care where.
It doesn't matter which way you go.
So as long as I get somewhere.
Be sure to do that if you walk long enough.
What sort of people live about here?
In that direction, there's a hatter, and in that direction, there's a march hare. Visit if you like. They're both mad.
I don't want to go amongst more mad people.
Oh, you can't help that. All mad here. I'm mad, you're mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
You must be, or you would have come down here to have a conversation with a treasure cat. Shall you bring okay with the queen today?
I should like to very much, although I haven't been invited yet.
You shall, you'll know.
Who will be there, I wonder?
You'll see me there.
Oh, I do wish you wouldn't keep appearing and vanishing all of the time.
I'm quite mad, you know.
I've often seen a cat without a grin, but a grin without a cat? How curious. Now, which way was it? I think this way. No room!
No room. No room.
There's plenty of room.
Your hair wants cutting.
You should learn not to make personal remarks. It's very rude. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Ah, now I have some fun. I'm glad they began asking riddles. I believe I can guess that.
Do you mean that you think you can find the answer to it?
Exactly so.
Then you should say what you mean.
I do. At least, I mean what I say. That's the same thing, you know.
Not the same thing a bit. Or you might just as well say that I like what I get is the same thing as I get what I like.
You might just as well say that I breathe when I sleep is the same thing as I sleep when I breathe.
It is the same thing with you. What day of the month is it?
The fourth.
2 days wrong. I told you butter wouldn't suit the works.
It was the best butter.
What's a funny what? It says day of the month and doesn't tell you what o'clock it is.
Why should it? Does your watch tell you what year it is?
Of course not. But that's because it stays the same year for such a long time.
Just the same case with mine.
I don't quite understand you.
Dormouse is asleep again.
Of course, just what I drink, not myself.
Have you guessed the riddle yet?
No, I give up. What's the answer?
I haven't the slightest idea. Nor I.
I think you might do better with the time than wasting it and asking riddles that do not have any answers.
If you knew time as well as I did, you wouldn't talk about wasting it. It's him.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you don't. I dare say you've never even spoken to time.
Spoken to time? Of course not. Have you?
Not recently. We quarrelled last March, just before he went mad, you know. It was at a great concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. You've heard the song, perhaps?
I've heard something like it.
It goes on. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, 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 twinkle. I'd hardly finished the first verse when the Queen jumped up and bawled out, "He's murdering the time! Off with his head!" And ever since then, he won't do a thing I ask. It's always 6 o'clock now.
Is that the reason so many things are put out here?
Exactly so.
you back to the kitchen. The cauldron awaits. Oh dear. Don't worry, dear. It's a great honour to be made into soup for the Duchess. Richard Charles, come here, listen. Shan't. Ooh, that makes me very cross.
What's going on here?
Is that wicked Duchess up to her tricks again? Yes, Your Majesty. Off with her head. Knave, make a note of that.
Off with her. How's your head?
How should I know?
What does it matter how you spell it? I'll put down T-O-E.
But that spells toe.
Off with her toe, that will do.
No, it won't. I mean the very idea. My head's on all the coins, not my toe. How could you toss a coin if the choice was toes or tails? You, child, how do you spell head? H-E-A-D, Your Majesty. Excellent. What's your name?
It's just Alice.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, that's enough of you lot. Off with your head, every single one of you. So then, what is your name? It's Plain Alice.
Plain Alice. What an unfortunate name for such a pretty girl.
Well, Plain Alice, I like you. It's not normally that I like people. I usually chop their heads off. It's not Plain Alice. It's not just Alice. It's simply Alice. Well, simply Alice, will you stop changing your name like that? It's getting me in quite a tizzy. Hello. What's this?
Tarts!
Don't be so rude.
Ruly, Griffy, Jam, Tart.
Knave, hold yourself together. You may change the Duchess's sentence. Instead of off with her head, change it to confiscate her tarts. Duchess, consider yourself reprieved. Right, everyone, back to the palace. Time for croquet. Knave, take those tarts. Hare, show just Alice, Plain Alice, whatever her latest name is, the way home. Duchess, you lead on. I will bring up the rear, rounding up any stray heads that need chopping off. Forward! I'm late again, aren't I? Oh dear, I'm always late. I'm always too late.
I'm always late every day.
That's because you'll never wait long enough. What a strange lady. Does she always go around chopping people's heads off? It's just her bad of squeaking. Nobody ever loses their heads, unless it's really foggy. And she knows it, and we know it. And she knows that we know it, and we know she knows that we know it. But it's just how I've shown off her austerity. You mean authority? Whatever. But now to get you home, let me use my inedible drains. Indelible stains. Incredible brains. Well, luckily, you think the thoughts right out of my head. This way. Ah, here we are. But we haven't... Off with their heads! Oh, my whiskers, oh, my paws. She's at it again.
If she catches you, you'll be splitting hairs.
And you'll have 2 hats for the price of 1. Come on, let's fly.
Watch out, you're splashing paint all over me. That's right, boys, blame me. Okay, hold it. Put the paintbrush down and step away. Stand away from the paint. What? Put the paintbrush down and have a look.
do you see? What do I see where? Anywhere.
Nobody, nowhere, no how. Just you and me.
Precisely.
So who else could be splashing paint all over me?
Ooh, touchy, aren't we?
Just get on with it before the cream finds out. Excuse me?
You said that without moving your lips.
Said what? Excuse me?
You did it again.
Excuse me, would you tell me why you were painting those roses?
Why, see, the fact is, miss, this ought to have been a red rose tree. But we put a white one in by mistake, and it is the Queen was to find out. We should all have our hairs cut off, you know. So, you see, miss, we're doing our best before the Queen comes too. The Queen! The Queen! Your head must come off and stay off. Yes, and no gluing it back on. That's cheating.
Your Majesty, you liked me earlier. You don't want to chop my head off, surely?
That was earlier. And stop calling me Shirley. I'm the Royal Highness. Well, Sir Alice, I think I've got a clue. Oh, you're a travesty. On the contrary, right, Travis, you haven't got a clue. As for plain Alice, she is to be executed for stealing tarts.
But there isn't any proof.
Neither are there any tarts, so off with her head. That's my line. I insist on a fire trail. Tar fell. Fair trial?
True. I was forgetting. I refuse to compete against headless players. It gives me an unfair advantage.
Terribly sporting of you, my dear.
All heads will remain on until further notice. First, we shall play croquet. Then we shall have the execution of Plain Alice, followed by her trial. Is that clear? Good. Let the games begin.
Am I to understand that you are accusing the Knave of Hearts
For stealing the tarts?
Yes, your tartship.
In that case, knave, swap places with the prisoner.
Not fair!
Counsel for the defence. You are now counsel for the prosecution. Call your first witness.
Call the mad hatter! Call the mad hatter! Call the mad hatter!
Call the mad hatter! Oh, that's me. I beg your pardon, Your Majesty, for bringing these in, but I hadn't quite finished my tea when I was called.
When did you begin?
14th of March, I think it was.
15, 16.
Take off your hats.
It isn't mine.
Stolen!
No, Your Majesty. I'm a hatter. I keep them to sell.
Give your evidence.
And don't be nervous or I'll have you executed on the spot!
I'm a poor man, Your Majesty, and with the bread and butter getting so thin, and the twinkling of the tea,
The twinkling of what?
it began with the tea.
Of course twinkling begins with a T. Do you take me as an idiot? Go on.
I'm a poor man, Your Majesty.
You're a poor speaker. And if that's all you know about, then you may step down.
I can't go any lower. I'm on the floor as it is.
Then you may sit down. Call the next witness.
Call the cook! Call the cook! Call the cook!
What shall I call her?
Give your evidence. Shout.
Shod.
Shout.
Shall.
Shot. Enough. What are tarts made of?
Treacle. Nonsense! Everyone knows it's pepper.
That's where you're wrong, Duchess.
How dare you contradict me? The recipe book clearly says the tarts put in a pint of pickled peppers.
Let's have a look. Tarts. Ah, here we are. Oh, you silly Duchess. It says a pinch of pepper, not a pint.
Does it? Let me see. Oh, so it does. Silly me.
Never mind. Call the next witness.
Call Alice. Call Alice. Enough! I've heard enough. Jury, consider your verdict.
There is no need. I've made up my mind.
That's no
come to us.
Absolutely fabulous. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm sure the parents as well. So can we just give them one more huge round of applause, please? Of course, such a fantastic performance can't happen without all the support around. And there's a few people I've got a list here to mention. I think you mentioned them yourselves, actually. But Troy and Joseph on the lighting. If you could give them a little round of applause. Sound technicians Holly Molly Smith and Ruben Peterkin. Thank you very much. Big thank you to Martha Warren. This list is not entirely complete, I don't think, because there's so many members of staff have painted things and cut things out, and every time I've come into school there's been people busily painting flamingos pink or sticking roses onto trees. But this is part of that list, and I'm sure there are others. But Mrs. Exton, Mrs. Carden, Mrs. Johnson, Mrs. Stoney, Mrs. Locke, Mrs. Honus, Mrs. Rico, Mrs. Lander. Absolutely every member of staff has been involved in some way or other. Finally, a huge second round of applause for Mr. Mansfield. Thank you, Mr. Mansfield.